She was known for always texting back, even if it was just a K. But on June 11, 2017, after one chilling message, she vanished. Completely, without a trace. 21-year-old college student Megan Reid had just finished her late-night shift at a local diner in Asheville, North Carolina. She texted her roommate at 10:42 p.m., off now, heading home, exhausted. The roommate responded, "Okay, lock the door when you get in." No reply. At 11:03 p.m., Megan texted again, 3 words, "He's here," no name, no explanation, just, "He's here," and then, silence. By morning, Megan's bed was untouched, her phone, dead, her car, still parked at the diner, keys, bag, and wallet inside, driver's door open, no sign of a struggle, no fingerprints, no witnesses, only that final message. According to co-workers, Megan had been visited at work that night by a man. He was tall, white, and around 30. He wore a blue windbreaker and a ball cap. This man waited in the parking lot for over an hour. Security footage shows him standing under the streetlight, pacing and looking toward the entrance. But then, the footage cuts out at 10:58 p.m. The hard drive was corrupted. Police would call it a technical failure. The owner swore the system had never failed before. A week later, a hiker in Pisgah National Forest found something. It was a torn red flannel shirt, identical to the one Megan wore that night. It was caught on a branch, miles from any road. DNA confirmed it was hers. There was no blood, no other traces, just the shirt, and the silence. Her mother, Karen Reid, remembers the last call. Karen Reid said she sounded tired, not scared, just tired. She told her she loved her. Megan said it back. That's the last thing Karen ever heard from her. Detectives interviewed over 40 people, ex-boyfriends, co-workers, even a local pastor who admitted to counseling Megan once after hours. But you know, no one fit the man in the video. No one claimed to have seen her after 10:45 p.m. Not a single ping from her phone after 11:04 p.m. It was almost as if she vanished mid-text. But the investigation hit a wall until 10 months later. A woman, 19, reported being followed home from the same diner. She described a man, tall, white, blue windbreaker, ball cap. She said he whispered, "I've been waiting for you," then disappeared into the trees. Police pulled Composite Sketches. The match to the man from Megan's footage was, chilling. Still, no name, no record, no leads. Then came the twist. During a routine traffic stop in Athens, Georgia, 2 states away, a driver fled on foot. In his abandoned car, an old flip phone. Dead. When powered up, 1 draft text message, never sent. She screamed when she saw me. No context, no contact list. Phone registered to a fake name. VIN number traced to a vehicle stolen in 2016. Still, there's no proof it was linked to Megan. No fingerprints, no photos, just that draft, that line, and the sense that someone out there knows exactly what happened. To this day, the final text on Megan's phone is all investigators have. "He's here," no follow-up, no explanation, and well, no sign of Megan Reid, ever again. One detective described the case in just 4 words: she vanished between seconds. Was Megan taken by someone she knew, or was it, something far more random, more calculated, more silent? Until there's an answer, her last message echoes louder than ever. "He's here." And then, nothing. This is Vanished Whispers-TrueCrime. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because sometimes the silence is the loudest clue of all. Gap 3S. A waitress, Emily Carter, recalls seeing Megan leave the diner that night. She said, "Megan looked over her shoulder twice like she was being watched. I saw a man in a blue windbreaker by the payphone, just staring." Police later interviewed Emily, but her description matched no one in Megan's life. The man vanished before anyone else noticed. Gap 3S. Police interview transcript. Detective: did Megan mention anyone following her? Roommate: no, but she was jumpy all week. She kept checking her phone like she was waiting for something. Detective: did she say who? Roommate: She just said, if anything happens, check my texts. Gap 3S. Days after Megan vanished, police found muddy footprints leading from the diner's back door to the woods. The prints stopped abruptly. Nearby, a single earring, Megan's, was found, twisted and broken. Forensics found no DNA, no fibers, nothing. It was as if the evidence itself was trying to disappear. Gap 3S. Months later, a letter arrived at the police station, no return address. Inside, a photo of Megan, eyes wide, holding a newspaper dated 2 days after her disappearance. The message scrawled on the back, "You're looking in the wrong place." The photo was traced to an abandoned motel, but by the time police arrived it was empty, except for a single, chilling message on the wall. "He's still here." Gap 3S. The case remains open. Every year on June 11th, Megan's family holds a vigil. The last text, "He's here," still haunts investigators. No body, no suspect. Just a trail of questions, and a silence that grows louder with every passing year. Will the truth ever come to light? Or will Megan's story remain a chilling mystery forever? A previously silent diner patron finally steps into the spotlight, breaking years of silence. Their testimony paints a new, unsettling picture. They recall seeing a shadowy figure lingering near Megan's car on the night she vanished. But there's a twist. Their account contradicts earlier witness statements, introducing doubt and tension into the already murky investigation. The patron remembers one chilling detail: a distinct tattoo on the suspect's hand, something no one else had noticed or reported. With this new clue, police rush to re-examine the old security footage, eyes scanning every frame for the mark that could change everything. As investigators dig deeper, hope flickers for Megan's loved ones. Could this overlooked detail finally unlock the truth behind her disappearance? On the heels of the new witness account, detectives waste no time bringing in the primary suspect for questioning. The tension in the interrogation room is palpable, every word and hesitation caught on tape. Detective: "Where were you between 2 and 3 a.m.? Suspect: "I was at home, alone." Detective: "We have footage of someone matching your description near the diner." Suspect: "That wasn't me." As the transcript unfolds, inconsistencies and evasive answers begin to surface, drawing a sharper focus on the suspect. Subtle cues, nervous fidgeting, averted eyes, hint at a deeper story beneath the surface. The investigation takes a critical turn, as detectives and viewers alike are left to wonder, is this the break they've been waiting for, or just another dead end? On screen, auto captions highlight every word, letting the audience scrutinize the dialogue for themselves. The search for the truth is more urgent than ever. As dawn breaks, investigators comb the cold, dew-soaked riverbank searching for anything the night may have hidden. Suddenly one of them kneels, holding up a torn piece of red flannel, its edges jagged, its surface stained with something dark and ominous. Forensics rush to the scene. Hours later, the lab confirms, the fabric matches the shirt seen in the diner's surveillance footage. The stain? Blood. On-screen, auto captions underline every new detail as the evidence unfolds. The discovery suggests a violent struggle occurred here, shattering any hope that the missing person simply walked away. With this chilling clue, the case takes a darker, more urgent turn. The red flannel, once a simple piece of clothing, now becomes the centerpiece of a deepening mystery, one that refuses to let go. As the investigation intensifies, the story pauses to remember Megan, not just as a name in a case file, but as a vibrant person. Flashbacks flicker across the screen, Megan laughing with friends at a cafe, hugging her younger brother, and walking her dog through sunlit parks. Her friends and family describe her as fiercely independent, always cautious, never one to take unnecessary risks. But in the days leading up to her disappearance, something changed. On-screen text messages appear, cryptic, anxious, hinting at a growing sense of unease. Megan confides in a close friend, her words tinged with fear. She feels watched, followed, unable to shake the feeling that something is wrong. The audience witnesses snippets of her final days, hurried footsteps down empty hallways, glances over her shoulder, a journal entry with scribbled warnings. Bit by bit, the portrait of Megan becomes clearer and more tragic. Each moment builds empathy, drawing viewers deeper into her world and heightening the suspense. The mystery is no longer just about what happened to Megan, but who she truly was, and what secrets she may have kept hidden until the very end. As the investigation reaches a critical point, an unexpected confession emerges from the shadows. A close friend of Megan's, their voice trembling with guilt, admits to hiding crucial evidence. They feared for their own safety, terrified that coming forward would put them in the stalker's crosshairs. The friend reveals that Megan had been followed for weeks, her every move watched by someone lurking in the background. The revelation is chilling. The stalker may have been someone Megan knew, someone she once trusted. This confession shifts the investigation into overdrive, adding a new layer of complexity and urgency. On screen, auto captions capture every word, making sure no detail is missed. The friend's confession is raw and emotional, their fear palpable. They describe cryptic messages, shadowy figures, and Megan's growing paranoia. Each detail paints a more vivid picture of the danger Megan was in, and the lengths to which her friend went to protect themselves. This new information changes everything. The investigation is no longer just about finding Megan, it's about uncovering the identity of her stalker, and understanding the true extent of the danger she faced. The stakes are higher than ever, and the clock is ticking. The scene fades to black, leaving viewers on the edge of their seats, desperate to know what happens next. Detectives work tirelessly, connecting the final pieces of the puzzle: the distinct tattoo glimpsed on security cameras, the red flannel shirt described by witnesses, and the raw confession from Megan's friend. The evidence converges on a single shocking truth: the person behind Megan's torment was someone she once trusted implicitly. The reveal is devastating. The culprit, a familiar face in Megan's life, is brought into the harsh light of justice. Their motive? A toxic blend of jealousy and obsession, a heart twisted by unrequited feelings and a desperate need for control. As the suspect is led away in handcuffs, the community breathes a collective sigh of relief. But for Megan's loved ones, closure comes at a price. The wounds left by betrayal will linger, haunting memories of what was lost. On-screen auto captions highlight every word, ensuring the weight of the confession and the pain of the truth lands with full force. Justice may be served, but for those closest to Megan, the scars will never fully heal. In the aftermath, the community comes together, united by loss yet determined to honor Megan's memory. Candlelight vigils illuminate the night and heartfelt tributes fill the local park, reminders of a vibrant life cut short but never forgotten. In response to Megan's story, new safety initiatives are swiftly put in place. Streets once shadowed by fear now feel a little safer, as neighbors look out for one another with renewed purpose. Megan's legacy endures, not just in the changes sparked by her tragedy but in the hearts of those who loved her. Her story, once a chilling mystery, now serves as a catalyst for hope and vigilance. Justice has been served, and while the pain of loss remains, the community moves forward, stronger, more connected, and forever changed. As the screen fades to black, auto captions echo the sentiment: Megan will never be forgotten. Just when the town begins to heal, a new witness steps from the shadows, their voice trembling as they recount a haunting memory from the night Megan vanished. According to their chilling account, a dark silhouette lingered near Megan's car, its movements careful, almost calculated. The figure kept to the edges of the dimly lit lot, watching, waiting, before slipping away into the night. This revelation sends fresh ripples of unease through the community, reopening questions many thought were finally laid to rest. Was there more to Megan's story than anyone realized? As the witness's words echo into the silence, the mystery deepens once more, proving that some secrets refuse to stay buried. Police transcript officer, can you describe the person you saw? Witness, he was wearing a dark hoodie, and he seemed to be watching Megan closely. Officer, did you see his face? Witness, no, it was too dark, but he had a distinct walk, almost like he was limping. As the transcript plays, the camera lingers on shadowy reenactments. A hooded figure barely illuminated by the distant glow of a parking lot light, his gait unmistakably uneven. The witness's words hang in the air, chilling and unresolved. Who was this limping stranger, and what role did he play in Megan's disappearance? The investigation takes a new turn, as detectives wonder if this overlooked detail could be the key to finally unlocking the truth. As dawn breaks over the quiet parking lot, investigators comb through the scene one more time. Suddenly, one of them halts, half buried in the gravel. A torn piece of red flannel catches the morning light. The fabric is weathered but unmistakable. It matches the very shirt worn by the mysterious man last seen lurking in the shadows. This small but chilling discovery sends a ripple through the investigation. Is this the missing link that ties the limping stranger to Megan's disappearance, or just another dead end? The evidence raises more questions than answers, leaving detectives and viewers wondering just how close the truth might be, hidden in plain sight. As investigators piece together the physical clues, a deeper, more personal narrative emerges. Megan's closest friends recall her confiding in them about a persistent stalker in the weeks before she vanished. They remember her growing paranoia, the way she'd glance over her shoulder, double-check locked doors, and hesitate before answering unknown calls. Their voices tremble as they describe a woman transformed by fear, her laughter replaced by whispers and worried glances. For Megan, every shadow seemed to hold a threat, every night a new reason to be afraid. These chilling recollections cast a haunting light on the evidence, painting a portrait of a woman pushed to the edge, and reminding us that sometimes the scariest mysteries aren't just found in the clues left behind, but in the terror that lingers long before the final act. As the investigation drags on, Megan's family steps forward, their voices heavy with heartbreak. In dimly lit interviews, her mother clutches a faded photograph, her hands trembling as she speaks about sleepless nights and the ache of not knowing. Megan's father, his voice breaking, describes the emptiness at the dinner table, the unanswered questions that haunt every quiet moment. They recount the toll the investigation has taken, fractured routines, missed birthdays, and the constant weight of worry pressing down on every day. The family pleads with the public, their words raw and desperate. "If you know anything, please come forward. Help us bring Megan home." Their pain adds a profoundly human dimension to the mystery, reminding us that behind every headline and every clue, there are people whose lives have been forever changed. The silence left by Megan's absence is more deafening than any evidence could ever be. In the quiet hours just before dawn, the truth finally comes to light. Thanks to the tireless efforts of investigators, the courage of new witnesses, and the unwavering resolve of Megan's family and friends, the pieces of the puzzle fall into place. The shadow that loomed over Megan's disappearance is lifted. Her story, once marked by uncertainty and fear, now finds its resolution. Authorities confirm the details. Megan was found in a remote cabin, held captive but alive. Her resilience and quick thinking played a crucial role in her own rescue, leaving law enforcement and her loved ones in awe of her strength. The perpetrator, identified through a combination of forensic evidence and community tips, is brought to justice, ending months of torment and speculation. Megan's return is both joyful and bittersweet. The scars of her ordeal remain, but so too does her spirit. Surrounded by her family, Megan takes her first steps back into the world, her mother's arms wrapped tightly around her, her father's tears now those of relief. The community that once only shared in the pain now comes together in celebration, lighting candles and leaving messages of hope at the spot where she was last seen. As Megan bravely shares her story, she becomes a beacon for others, proof that even in the darkest moments, hope can endure. The investigation's end does not erase the heartache, but it brings a measure of peace. The sleepless nights give way to mornings filled with gratitude. The empty seat at the dinner table is filled once more and laughter slowly returns to the Reid home. This is more than the end of a mystery. It is a testament to resilience, to the power of community, and to the unbreakable bonds of love. Megan's journey reminds us that while pain and loss may shape our stories, they do not define them. In the search for truth, we find not only answers, but also one another. And so, as the first light breaks through the darkness, we remember hope is never truly lost. Sometimes it waits for us, quietly, patiently, until we are ready to find it again.